Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a quick look at this ATI Nomad shotgun and unboxing, and then I'll get it out to the range once the rain stops over here. So this is a 12 gauge single shot, 23-inch shotgun. It does come with a pick rail, which is kind of interesting. I'll show you when we get there. Made in Turkey by Arms and imported by American Tactical. So as you can see, the box is not great. It's kind of low quality construction paper. I think they made this box out of. Go ahead and pop her open. We have a manual. I was surprised in here. Obviously I had to open it at the gun store to go through things. So I was reading through here and it actually comes with a limited lifetime warranty. So you could send it back, I assume, to American Tactical. Obviously not going to send it all the way back to Turkey, and then they'll take care of whatever they need to take care of. Check on that a little bit later. So this is the shotgun. Very compact and light. Kind of a cool camo pattern. Standard single shot break open shotgun. You can see here 12 gauge 3-inch chamber made in Turkey. It folds very small. I mean, it's easily fit in a backpack or under it. Well, maybe not under a seat, but behind a seat in a truck or something like that. I don't know. I'm in California, so can't carry it around. Flips up, locks pretty tight. To open it up, simply pull back on the trigger guard. That's simple, but not so simple. There it goes. So you can see here. Go ahead and lock it, and then pull back, breaks open. Load it up. Cock the hammer. It's pretty heavy. Trigger's pretty heavy too. I don't know. I saw some people saying 20 pounds. I don't think that's accurate, but it is pretty darn heavy. But again, open it up this way. It has a extractor, but not an ejector, so you gotta pull it out. No big deal. I like it because it's really compact and light. Comes with a full choke and a modified choke, so I suppose you're ready for Turkey right out of the box. Fiber optic sight on this one. There's two versions of this. There's this one, the 23-inch barrel with the camouflage vented rib barrel. And then there's an 18-inch no choke version that comes with just a black synthetic stock. That one only costs about $100. This one was around, MSRP is around 180. You can get it as low as probably around, I got around 159. So there you go. Decent little shotgun. Comes with sling swivels. They're very small. They're less than an inch. So what I ended up doing was ordering an SKS sling, because, you know, they typically have that little thin strip of leather that you just flip over and attach, and then it goes to the canvas. So I'm gonna go with that one, and it's green like most SKS slings, the Type 56 slings, so it'll match the camo a little bit. And there's this one. I thought about trying to take them off, but they don't feel like they'll budge, so I don't want to crack the stock or anything like that. It's funny because this one's plastic, and then the one in the front is metal. So not sure why they did that, but they did. Another thing that comes in the box, let's take a look. We'll fold it up, put it back in the box. So I mentioned it came with the chokes. It comes with this little pack here, this little accessory pack, which is made of equally terrible cardboard. It comes with the rail, the pick rail. So you can mount an optic to this one, and they give you in the box the rail to do it. And surprisingly, it's metal, so that's kind of cool. We'll show you what it looks like on here in a second. And then they give you your choke wrench, and then your other choke. Pretty cool. And then the screws for the optic mount. I'll probably go ahead and put that on and find like a red dot or something to put on there. We'll see. So let's check it out. Here it is. So open her up. It open and closes right now pretty well because I did oil it. I had to oil it. So you can slide that on like that, and you can mount an optic. Screws in on both sides, and then, you know, it still opens up. I was gonna say no problem. Yeah, see, like that, no problem. It just bends over with the optic on there. Pretty cool. Like I said, I'll find a cheap red dot or something like that to put on here. Maybe like even like a pistol size red dot, so I can get a decent little sight picture on it. But yeah, pretty neat little shotgun. The price can't be beat. Real reason I got it is I want to try I want to try out those short lane adapters. Short lane is the brand, and they're adapters. You can pop into a 12 gauge or a 20 gauge, but then you can adapt it to pistol calibers, or even I could turn the 20 to a 12, and then the 12 into a 410. I can shoot 45 Colt. Then you can go lower. You can go all the way down to 22. So, and then up into rifle calibers as well. So, makes this thing pretty versatile. Some of the adapters are, they're 3-inch with no rifling, or you can get 5-inch with rifling, and then 8-inch with rifling. So there's all different packs and different options from short lane. So I'm going to try that out. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you're in the market for a cheap shotgun, this is definitely cheap. So I know nothing really beats the Mossberg Maverick when it comes to cheap shotguns, but to be able to do what I want to do with it, the single shot break action was the best option for me. So I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, I'll get some shooting footage on it real soon. Not looking forward to it because the butt pad is really non-existent. So with this thing weighing as little as it weighs, it's going to kick like a mule, I'm sure. But I'm going to give it a try. So again, tune back in for some range footage with this. And once I get the short lane adapters, there'll be a lot more range footage after that. Anyway, thanks for checking out the channel.